Grand Rising, beautiful beings. Alicia Eris here with our message from our ascended masters this beautiful rising, this beautiful Halloween, Mercury retrograde, Jupiter day. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna just pull a card and see what our ascended masters have to say to us. And it's so funny, we have that King of Wands energy. Okay, so honestly, our ancestors, our ascended masters right now, they are just asking us to be calm, be in power, be with power without downloads. Okay, step into the power of your downloads, step into the power that you just host. Okay, it's a certain power that we all have. It's a certain authenticity. It's a certain source, okay, that we all have, okay? And your ancestors and your guides is really asking you, baby, tap into that source, okay? Tap into your power, okay? Tap into no. Tap into saying no. Tap into saying yes when you need to. Like, right now, this Mercury retrograde is going to bring us divine healing with our, not only with our divine masculine as far as how we take action towards our goals, but also our divine masculine as far as how we speak to ourselves. Okay, what is the voice in our head? How do you speak to yourself? How do you speak of yourself? How do you speak on yourself? Okay, because that is the theme. That will be the theme, and that will be a heavy, 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 heavy message for this Mercury retrograde. Like, and that's a lot of what our ascended masters is going to be sending us. Like, how do you speak to yourself? Are you people pleasing? Are you stepping into your power? Do you know what your power is? Okay? Are you stepping in to divine healing, to heal the root, to heal the cause of shit, to really heal your lineage? Are you really stepping in to do that work? Because see, the healing, your weaknesses, that's where your power come from. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Your healing and your weaknesses, that's where the power comes from. In order for you to speak on any experiences, you have to have grown through the experience, okay? In order for you to tap in, tune in to any type of gifts, you have had to use the gifts to get you out of certain situation, concepts, and ideas for yourself. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde, and really the theme of the next 2 or 3 weeks is self, turning it inward. What can you do for self? How are you speaking up for yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you speak on yourself? How do you speak of yourself? Okay, because the King of Wands, he knows his power. He knows that he is powerful. He knows he does not have to do much to step into his power. Okay, that he knows that he is one with not only the material and the earthly like gains, but he is one with the spiritual realm. He knows that he has his foot in both doors. That's the thing. Like, when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your journey, you want to make sure that you're not a person who just has one foot in another door, okay? One foot in more of the spirituality realm, and then the other foot, then you have like your tippy toe in the earthly material like realm. No, you want to make sure you have balance in both realms. You want to make sure that you are logical. Okay, you want to make sure that you are being very logical with your spirituality. You are being very logical with your material and earthly like abundance, because it's balance. Okay, you cannot be so caught up in your spiritual routine to where you are neglecting your earthly routine. Okay, your earthly like manifestations, your earthly like routine, your earthly like development. Because we also have to understand that we always have one foot connected to the others, but we always have one foot connected to earth. Especially certain intuitive, gifted otherworld beings. We always have a foot in the spiritual realm. We don't leave that realm. We're just always in that specific realm. So you got to make sure that you have balance, okay? And you are being logical, okay? And you are being realistic, okay? You have to be really realistic with yourself, because that's the thing. Just because you know your power of manifestations, you know your power, of your gifts and of your, of your intuition, that does not mean that you cannot move with integrity. You still have to check in with integrity. Although, my phone is like moving. Although, that's so funny that my phone was just moving, you guys. Like, but, like, you have to understand that everything with integrity, everything within your boundaries. Everything with integrity, everything within your boundaries. Without your boundaries, there is no manifestation. Okay? Without your boundaries, there is no growth in the experience. There is no growth through the experiences, okay? Check in with your boundaries. Check in with how you speak to self. Check in with how you speak on yourself. Check in of what your voice is in your head. Because 9 times out of 10, that voice in your head is not your voice. That voice in your head is something that you was taught. Something that, something more of, your parents, your grandmother, your grandfather, whoever voice that it was, that's their insecurity. So you got to really understand and understand, like, this is not my voice. I do not speak of myself like this. I do not speak on myself like this. So from now on, I'm going to identify with the insecurities of others and what really is truly my insecurity. And what's truly your fucking insecurity? What are you really insecure about? What is your true weakness? What is your issue with you? Not nobody else's. What is your issue with you? How can you grow? How can you go about stepping into the issues you have with you to make them things that you actually like about yourself? Really, y'all. For real. Okay, so yes, thank y'all for rocking with me for my intuitive rising message on this lovely Mercury retrograde Jupiter day or whatever. I'm also having a special. Today's the last day for you to be able to grab my Mercury retrograde focus for 25-25. And then, if you like the way that I delivered this Mercury retrograde focus, and this was just a general message, you may want to fuck with me and see what's up with what, your focus for Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is. What healing you are stepping into, okay? And you can find that information via my link in bio. Okay, and I'll speak to you guys soon.